This is probably my favourite Slay the Spire 2 mod at the moment. It's just a very cool take on the Regent. The idea is that the captain is the Regent from a parallel universe, and instead of gaining power or whatever, they became a pirate, and they've got a spaceship up in the sky that's bombarding, and it's all based around loading ammunition into the arcane cannon. Let's go for... Do I want to remove 2 cards and lose 16 HP, or do I want to upgrade a random card in my deck every 3 combats? Let's remove 2 and see how that fares us. So, just in case you're watching this and you're not familiar, the starter deck gives you the strikes and defends you'd expect. You get star charts where you gain 10 block and you put a card from your hand into a thing called cargo. And what that is, like a storage container that each turn, any card stored in there will draw into your hand. So you get an extra draw and you kind of get to control what's coming out. It's a little bit like having a second draw pile, basically. And load 1 ammo. You have the arcane cannon that I mentioned earlier. Once it's loaded, you can spend an energy, discharge a shot, and shots are more powerful than strikes. So they're kind of like a delayed damage feature. Let's take a look here. So, I think I'm gonna... Oops, my mouse is on a book and it just went off to the side. I'm gonna go this way. And then I may aim for the shop, or I may go up to the right. Let's just see. Okay. So corpse sea slugs. Let's load an ammo, and then let's fire that ammo to see where it lands. Okay, I can't kill anything, so I'll just block here. Let's just sort my audio out here. Oh, okay. It's fine. Never mind. Right. So I've got 6 incoming. Let's do a star charts. Let's stick a defend in the cargo, and then we'll load an ammo for next turn. There's an argument here on this first fight that you actually kind of do better with the basic cards, but... let's see how we go on. First thing I want to do is just fire the cannon and see where it lands. Okay, good. And then we'll just strike, strike, strike. And then we should have it next turn. It's super fun if you can get a big sort of fusillade running in. Eddie Diaz in the chat. How you doing? All right, so... Gonna load an ammo. Load another for each attack played this turn. Okay, that is good because we can start cycling ammo. All right. I just realised that the Eddie Diaz that I called out was a bot that I was talking to yesterday, so I just had to ban him. Yeah, yesterday was my first live stream, and I made the mistake of not understanding bots and scammers are a thing and just talking to them. And then I read up on it and was like, oh. Okay, so we haven't played it. Do you have to play an attack first? Maybe. Interesting. Okay. Let's block. Let's put reload in the cargo. Yeah. And then we'll load an ammo ready for next turn. Okay, so warp has come up. Warp appears when you get 6 shards, and you accumulate shards with this relic. Hang on, let me move my face out of the way here. Oop. So at the start of the first 3 turns of combat, you gain 2 shards. So on the 3rd turn, you have a warp to play. It generates a warp, and then obviously you can get cards that that will give you more of more of those shards and have them build up and stuff. Very cool. Right. So we've got 11 incoming. Let's play the warp and let's fire the cannon. I want to see if that counts as an attack. So that would be one attack. We load an ammo and we get an extra ammo, yeah, for the attack. So then we play both of those and we win. That's a nice little combo. That is a nice little combo. Okay, strong arm. Deal 26 damage. Increase this card's damage by 14 this combat. It's really good. Do I want to do that, or do I want to build up a cannon build? I think because I took this other uncommon early, I think I want to build around that. It'd be good if strong armor had retain. I'm going to take it and not play it because it might come in useful as a finisher. I might regret that. That might just be a dead card in the deck, but we'll see. Well, it ain't a dead card right now. This is just insta-killed the Toadpole. We have a heat wave in the UK, but for some reason the hot coffee just goes down really nicely. I'm not exactly sure why. Okay, let's grab a defend here. We'll load, and then we'll load a second one. We are going to take... What's that for? Okay, I've got my warp. There's no thorns on him, so let's fire, and we win. Right, took a bit of damage there. I didn't really want to, but I think we'll be okay. Monarch's Gaze. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength this turn. Elicit munitions. Put a volley and salvo into your cargo. Give them retain. I like that. One of the things I found about this mod is that you get very excited about the damage and then you end up with no block. I actually think I'm going to take the block because I want to build around those cannon shots. Actually. So, right. Now we're at decision time. I think I want to go up here, shop, elite. In the shop we might grab a potion and then we'll upgrade here. That shop might just be null, and then we've got a decision. We can either fight the other elite if we're feeling strong, or we can just swip around and go up the event route. Fabulous. I've just had a chat that says AI viewers streamboo.com. All right, mate. Thanks. Okay, so we block the 8 incoming, and then we load an ammo, and I think we just do a nice early fire. So that's 16 damage down. Okay, so strong arm is 26 versus I'm already getting 14 of that. Let's block the incoming. Oh, I've got the fog. Ah, heck. Smoggy. You can only play 1 skill per turn. Well, not a problem. Let's just do the strikes and bear that in mind for next time. I'd forgotten that was a thing with this enemy. Never mind. So warp. Right, so if I attack, and then if I reload, I should get 2. And then if I fire, very good. Is it worth just playing the energy potion now? It kind of isn't, actually. I'll hang on to it. Just had to ban another bot. That's quite fun. Very empowering. So we could warp here, or I could load. Do I trade off 5 damage? Yeah, this fight is not well set up for this enemy. This build is not well set up for this enemy, so it requires a lot of skill play. Let's go load, and then we will just fire. We'll take 5 damage, and then aim to get the kill on the next turn. Hopefully strong arm will come out. It didn't. Right. Okay, let's draw 3. Let's kill you. Let's block incoming, and that's just kind of reset us for the next turn. But we don't have to deal with the minion, and then we kill with strong arm. Whew. That was feeling like it was going to go south, but I'm pretty happy. Now, mirror image, gain 4 block. If you have 7 more cards in hand, gain 4 block again. Smuggle. Put 2 cards in your cargo. That feels like it could be good, but not for this build. I'm going to take Construct, because that warp coming in is very good for the shots that I want to build up. I'm actually going to skip the shop here. Don't have enough money. And do we want to remove? Now let's upgrade 2 randoms, because actually having load cost 0 is great. And let's see how we fare with the Terror Eel. Okay, let's load. Defend, and then fire. Going to take some damage here. When's the next heal? It's pretty close. All right. Gain shards. We'll block incoming. Let's put reload in the cargo, and we'll try and get an attack off to make that do its thing. Okay, good. We warp. We've got 5 energy to play with. Strong arm is there, but I don't need it right now. Let's play an attack. Reload to get 2 ammo. How much is a shot doing? A shot is doing 15. So 15 times 2, 30. My maths. No, that's not going to stun it. All right. In which case we block. We'll stick strike in the cargo, and then we'll block again. We'll take 4 damage here. What I'm looking for is to do all the shots with a warp. Okay, we load in again. Yeah, we block again. Let's just stick strike in the cargo. Block again. Another 4 damage. How many shards are we on? Alright, I'm taking a lot of damages. Let's do an attack. Let's load. And then let's play energy potion. And then let's fire. I've got 6 shots, so I think that's all I can do, yeah. Alright, so Terror Eel is stunned. I've got 3 more shots available. That's 45 damage. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And then we have a shot next turn, so we got him. Sorry, Terror Eel, you're going down. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Right. Flex potion, very handy. I now know that that works with the shots, so that's nice. The captain's strength links to the shot power. Arsenal. Whenever you create a card, gain 1 strength. This counts for shots and warps, so that's actually super scaly. Okay, glimpse to another world. You find yourself before two mirrors. In one, you see yourself exactly as you imagine yourself to be, the other a familiar yet different version of you. Observe the alternate. Choose one of 6 cards from the parallel world to add to your deck. This one, you get a bunch of cards, but you also switch to the region, which I've never done, but I kind of don't want to. I'm just gonna, I'm actually gonna gain 3 max HP because I just like staying within the build. We need to heal here. Let's get healed up, and then see what relic we get. Lasting Candy. Every other combat, your card rewards gain an additional power. Ooh. That could work out very well, actually. Alright, 12 incoming, so let's defend, strike. I want to load an ammo. I want to be gaining shards, and then let's just block this incoming. Okay, we are almost set up here. So let's warp. Let's play Arsenal. We'll pop that defend into the cargo. And then instead of striking, we'll just loose a cannon blast. Boom. Okay, we got our defend back. Now, strong arm, do your thing. If you think that my card plays are very fast, I'm using the Slay with Controller mod, which insta-plays cards if you've only got one enemy, and also like powers and defends. It does mean you have to be a little bit more careful with what you're doing. It's easy to make mistakes, but it's super fun. A bit more block could be good. Defensive cannonade, load 2 ammo, your next 2 shots grant 6 block. I think I like the Gather Light because the shards will give me warps, which will let me fire my shots. Right, we've healed, very nice. Bobblehead, the first time each turn that you put a card into your cargo, gain 1 strength. I like that. Dolly's Mirror, upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. Now, Dolly's Mirror and Arsenal is actually stronger than Bobblehead because I'm not putting a lot of cards in the cargo. So actually, let's take Dolly's Mirror and let's link that to Arsenal. It's a bit of a slow burn bringing it online, but I think it'll be worth it. And then we want more block. My only option is Patter. All right. So we've got a 16 card deck. I'm pretty happy with it. I think that we can take on this elite. What is it? I'll flip. We're in underdogs, aren't we? So it is Coral Guy, I think. Which is fine, because I've got plenty of block. No, oh, it's the eels. Dang it. Never mind. Okay, let's flex potion. This is an odd play, I know, but we'll just get one off the board right now. Bye-bye. And then I'm actually going to play weak. No, I'll save my weak. I'll save my weak for the boss. Right. So about to take 10 damage. Ouch. Right, got Arsenal. Load. Let's defend, and then we'll just pop a strike down there. I'm saving that cannon fire for when I get my warp. There we go. Right. Construct. Warp. Let's block what we can here because we've only got 1 shot. And then we'll pop that in the cargo for next turn. Because ideally I want to get the strength up on the shots and just loose them all at once. And having one in the bank is pretty useful. Do I just strong arm here? Can I block? How much is that? 16 plus 9. That's 25. Wow. I can block 18. And we're doing 19. So we're not killing anything with a shot. Or I kill one. I kill one of the 9ers. It's rough. But I think we get rid of you. I may regret that decision. I may regret that decision a lot. Okay, so Arsenal, let's fire, and then let's I could reload and get 2 ammo, but then I can't play it. I think we block, because I'm not long for this world if I don't. I really thought this was going to be the coral guy. All right. Okay. So we're a bit more together now. Hoping for the back one, yes. And then we'll gather light, gain 2 shards, get a warp, patter, 16 on you, and then we should have him next turn. I'm on 21 health though, which is rough. That is entirely my own fault. Stone Calendar, at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. Thank you very much. Know Thy Place is almost always an auto pick for me. Whenever you create a card, gain 3 block. Now, I had this on a previous run, and it was, as they say, goated. So let's take it. So I do need more block, and I need more incentive to generate bullets as well. So, right, 304 gold and receive greed, which I cannot remove. Or 63 gold. I don't have a lot of draw, so actually I'm not going to take greed, even though it hurts. Even though I'm a pirate and I feel greedy. Definitely not doing another elite on 21 health. And let's heal 25 here. And because we've got Lagavulin, I think we should be okay to upgrade. Let's upgrade Pillar of Creation to give us 4 block whenever we create a card. This will incentivize me to create shots. You'll see shortly. So play that one. Load an ammo gives me 4 block. Attack. Load 2 ammo gives me 12 block. So the more ammo I load, the more block I get, basically. Which works very well. Right, we'll get Arsenal online. We'll get Construct online. Hello, first time chat from Famicat01. What's happening in the game? Playing Slay the Spire 2. It's a deck building roguelike game, a very famous one. And I am on the first boss of the first act. And I am about to attack it next turn with all my bullets. That's what's happening. Okay, so do we need to play Warp here? I think we do, because this is going to wake up. So let's Arsenal. Let's Warp. Now when we create shots, we're gaining strength as well, which is super useful. I could gain 2 vigor here, but I think we're actually better off just firing. So we've got 4. Let's gather light to gain 2 shards, because I want those warps, and then 1, 2, 3. I think a mod to make the bullets a bit quicker might be on the card, so I might feed that back to the makers. Okay. Alright, so we've got 19 damage incoming. Let's just block that, because I've got nothing to set up any cannon shots. I'm going to take 1 damage here. Famicat's saying that you see this game for the first time and it seems like Minecraft. I do not think it does. I disagree, respectfully. Alright, so we gather light. We warp. We load. Now we're sorted for block. We get some vigor. Let's fire. And then I think... Do I want strike? No, I'll just play strike. I don't need that in the cargo. Just manually banned the bot in my chat. I'm going to have to set up automation for that. Okay, right. We've got 12 incoming. Let's see if we can create any cards here. So if I attack once, then I reload twice. And then I'll just gather light to gain some shards. The next turn I'll fire those. What is it? Whenever you create a card, gain 2 strength. So in theory, when I load, I should get stronger. Right, every time I load, the bullets get stronger. So that's what we want. Let's fire those. Now what I really want to focus on for the next bit of the build is things to just generate ammunition. But we kill with a strike there, so that's good. Sorry, Lagavulin Matriarch. Okay, fire everything. Adds 3 ammo, and my shots cost no energy, so I can build up a load of shots and then just send them all down. Bah, 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 bah. So that is the card I want. It's like it heard me. Okay, we've got Darv the Hoarder. Obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them. Obtain Overdrive Plus. Deal 4 damage. Double this card's damage for each warp you've played this combat. That's okay, but I really want it to be all about cannon shots. So let's have a look at what I can transform and upgrade. I don't want the relics. I want this. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's just review those. Garbage Day. Put 4 debris and a 0-cost upgraded berry into your cargo. Glitter Stream. Excellent card. 13 block now, 7 block later. Arsenal. So we're just building strength. Thank you, Darv. That was a fantastic shot. My Steam Deck making this look very, very yellow. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think I've got night mode on, but we'll see. I've got 200 gold, so I think we're going to go shop. Let's just draw a little route here. So I think we'll go shop, and then events, and then I think we'll go campfire, fight, and then I'll make a decision here whether I want to go left or right. I think it depends how much money I've got, because I might want to hit that other shop. Okay, let's do it. First fight is Tunneler. Let's should we just get construct online? I think we should. Yeah, Arsenal, construct. Let's take some damage here, just for the long game. Excellent stuff, right? Pillar of Creation, Arsenal. That's most of our setup, I think. I've got one more. I've got one more Arsenal. Okay, that's fine. And then let's just hit him. And then we have our warp to play. Do I need to play it? Yes, I do. Let's get Arsenal. Right, that's all of the setup. So great. Let's gather light here just to mitigate all the damage, and then, to be honest, although Garbage Day is not terrible, I kind of want reload. I don't want to clog up the cargo with a load of debris. Maybe once I've got a good cycle going, that could work. Ha! Strong Arm just wakes him up and stuns him, I think. Oh yeah, it does now because I've made it stronger. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just stun him. Cool. All right. So we warp. We do one attack. We do a reload. We do a fire everything. We've now got 7 free shots, each doing 42 damage each. Bam, bam. Very, very satisfying. And then I don't think I want Orbit. I think we're looking for Know Thy Place here. That's just a very good kind of offensive and defensive card. Right. Shot, we're healed to full. Right, Strike, I don't have any Strike cards left. I've just got the one. Retain your hand on the first turn of combat. That could be good. Load 1 ammo. Your next shot applies 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. Card from cargo. Yes, if I buy this card, I do not get Ringing Triangle. And is there anything I want to remove? I actually think I'm better off removing a defend, right, and buying siege. Because that is defensive. I've got other sources of defend. Yeah, okay. Other sources of block, I should say. All right, let's move on. Yeah, we're going to go this way and take those events. Right. 11 damage incoming. Is it... Do I... Play that on you. Now, I think this fight's too short for scaling. So let's just fire everything. I'm okay to take 8 damage. I'm happy with that. The chances of all the shots landing on one bug is pretty unlikely, but I always call these fleas, even though they're technically called exoskeletons. Right. Strong arm is of no use to us in this fight whatsoever. So actually, I think what we do here is we star charts, we put Arsenal in the cargo, we patter, and we just hold to next turn. Okay, I've got more warp now, so I can actually bring some things online. Let's Arsenal twice. Let's load an ammo. Yep, let's siege. Now, do we fire? Or do I want to ensure that I can block? Let's fire and see what happens. That's not what I wanted. So let's just block here. And we'll only take 2 damage. And then we'll see if we can pick it up next turn. There is a card that will let you track targets with the cannon. And I want that card. If I see it, I'm going to grab it. Okay, so... I think we ignore construct for now. We kill here and we block here. A lot of the setup cards in this fight are just not particularly useful. Now 4 times 9. 1, 2, the first one's dead. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's what we do. We know thy place on you just because. We load 1 ammo. We fire everything. And then we've got 5 shots for free and we take them all out. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Very fun. Now I need to be careful because I'm getting to 20 cards. And although I can get away with a lot more, a lot of my cards are set up. And so I don't want to take more setup and then just lag everything. So I want direct damage, direct block. Or directly loading into the cannon. So not that. Potentially Glitter Stream. I think Mirror Image is better. Even though I don't have a lot of draw, it's just a nice direct block card. So we'll go for that one. And then I'm happy on 20. Ow. And then I'm happy on 20. So I think I'll look at removing cards now if I can. Give weak potion for a random relic. Meal ticket. Oh, I like meal ticket because I know I'm healing at the top. I think I'm going to give the weak potion. Okay. Ran with the elder. Exquisite. Glub, glub, glub. He downs the weak potion in one go. Sparkling Rouge. Excuse me. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Well, that is great for us because we're scaling strength. It's one of our main plays. So I don't want a corrupted attack. I don't have sufficient healing in place, so we will go for a transform, get rid of this final defend. Big guns. Aha, that looks like it's going to really help us out. Big guns. Your shots now deals damage to all enemies. Every 10 energy you spend, load 2 ammo. Ooh, that synergizes very nicely with warp and very nicely with where the heck is it? Construct. So actually, if I can get construct upgraded 2 shards per turn, then I can spend more energy and get more ammo, and those things just kind of cycle into each other. Right, we're avoiding the shop, even though it would heal us, because I think I want the upgrade here. And we will upgrade that construct card. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. And then we'll do this fight. Ovicopter. Right. A nice bunch of setup cards here. So we will construct, we'll arsenal, we'll load an ammo. That gives us a strength. And we are off to the races. I feel like I could probably get this fight with just this set up. But that is not the way. So, Pillar of Creation, Warp. Know thy place over on you. The only downside with the cannon with this fight is that sometimes it targets the minions, and that can be a bit frustrating. Let's play Garbage Day for the first time. And just look at the cargo here. So, we've got 4 debris, and then we get a free berry at the end, like a finisher. So it's a long game card, but I see the value. I see the value. Let's hope this hits the Overcopter. It did. Fantastic. And then we'll just block here. Okay. I've already said we're off to the races, so I can't say it again. And the good thing is spending energy I'm rewarded for, right? So even just getting rid of the debris could be quite handy. So we play big guns. We load. We fire. We kill all the minions, and we take no damage. 1 damage. I can live with that. Here's where it's starting to get a bit cerebral for me now. So we'll mirror image just to get it played. We'll warp. We'll play the debris. We'll load. We will kill. I didn't even realise the strong arm was there. All right, good. Banana, I just love it. So I want to take it. Heal 4 HP, gain 2 dexterity, and add trip to your cargo. Very good. Doesn't synergize with Garbage Day. So Garbage Day is actually one I might remove. But Pillar of Creation is probably better because that passive block is just so useful. Much more useful than healing 4 HP. So that's what we're going to go for. Now, which route do I take? To be honest, I think I'm doing well on upgraded cards. Like the card build itself is fine. So I think we're going to go this way. Avoid the elites. Stop by the shop to heal. Get another upgrade here. And then we'll Kaiser it. Yep. All right, let's see what relic we get here. Vexing Puzzle Box. At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand. It's free to play this turn. Do I want that? Oh, it's each combat. That's fine. It's not each round. Yes, I do want that. If it was each round, I'd be a bit wary, you know. Do not want normality. That is trash. What do we want to have perfect fit? I actually think I kind of want big guns. Where is it? Not big guns. Fire everything. Because even if I don't play it, it's still there. And I think that is a very handy thing to have in your back pocket. Let's upgrade big guns. No, I keep calling it big guns. Let's upgrade fire everything. That extra shot could make all the difference. And I actually don't want any of the. I don't want either of these. I think the vulnerable is more useful to me. So do that. Okay, mites. Your defense grant 3 additional block. I don't have any, but I do get an ultimate defend in my cargo for next turn, so that is useful. Let's arsenal. I should have played arsenal before creating that thing, and then we'll stick a vulnerable down on the first mite. And we'll hope we can target them with some shots. Okie dokie. So we're only doing 14 damage, so I'm not going to play fire everything. I need more stuff to come online first. So we'll actually ultimate defend and arsenal. And then in order to mitigate the toxic, I think I'll just... Do I play one or do I patter? Because then it's going to come back around. Okay, we get rid of that. I struggled a bit with this fight before because there's a lot of things demanding your energy. Okay, well, we mirror image first of all, and then we warp. Then I may play construct. Let me see what the rest of it's all about. Let's know thy place over here. I haven't attacked, unfortunately. Ah, yes, okay, wait. I've attacked. So now I reload. I've got 2 bullets. I could potentially get a kill here, but because everything is covered block-wise, I think what I do is I construct and I play 1 toxic. Take 5. Get hit for 2. I thought it was going to be 1. And then... yeah, here we go, right. So we Pillar of Creation. We big guns. We patter for now, and then next turn I think we can kill them with the 2 shots. Yes, we can. But just for fun, let's fire everything anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Beetlejuice, very handy. Guiding shot. When you draw this, apply 2 vulnerable to a random enemy. This is a useful card to have for the vulnerable to draw out, but it does then bloat the deck a bit. Let's just review. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 powers. So it'll be a 15 card deck once all the powers are online. So this will make it a 16 card deck. So this will be coming out around every 3rd turn. Yeah, it's useful. Right, let's heal in here. Cool, cool. And let's see about... at the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. I don't want that just yet. Let's look at shots. Ethereal, when you draw this, gain 8 block, very useful. Every 10 cards you draw, gain an energy, also useful. I have got a lot of powers to bring online, so actually I think I want the powered barrier and then upgrade it. And then what do we remove? I may actually just remove this strike, you know. No, I'm removing the strike, because actually Garbage Day could be a useful finisher. Much more useful than just having a strike coming around all the time. And then I'm going to grab this ample to fight the books in Act 3. Because I hate them. I hate them! Arsenal. What does big guns do upgraded? Load 3 ammo. Right, okay. What does reload do? It's free. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to upgrade reload to free. All right. So my Beetlejuice potion, I'm going to probably hold on and use that on the rocket guy. The rocket arm. Retain. Unplayable unless your hand is full. Deal 50 damage. That's no use to me, is it? Let's just... we'll know thy place on the... what do you call this one? The punch. The crusher. I always call it like the punch claw. Get construct online. We'll load an ammo, but we won't play it just yet. Get a couple of shards going. All right. That wasn't a bad setup turn, actually. Not bad setup turn at all. This lost blade is just going to sit there until I can play it. That's quite cool, actually. Right, so we'll warp here. I am going to play Garbage Day. Possibly could have waited on that one. And then... got 27 incoming and no way to turn around. That's kind of annoying. Let's just block, block, block. And have a think about what we're going to do to make sure we can turn around. Maybe just kill as quickly as possible. That might be the solution. Right. So we'll play mirror image. We've got 12 incoming, so that's not too bad. We'll get a vulnerable down on Rocket Guy. And then we'll do a fire everything. And then it doesn't really matter where we end up pointing. now because I've got enough block, but that was quite silly. Oh, in fact, the shots don't change your direction. That is interesting to know. Cool. Not a bad turn. Rocket arm is nearly dead. God, I love this game. Right. Got a bit of block from powdered barrier, as I like to call it. Let's load an ammo for a bit more block. If this hits rocket arm, we kill it, which I would like to do. Cool. Good stuff. Right. Now we're just focused on Crusher. Anyone who's a fan of the Bad Batch or Clone Wars? Damn it. He's not called Crusher, is he? He's called Wrecker. Never mind. I'll shut up. Okie dokie. So... How much block will I get if I play this? 12. Yeah, okay, that's good. Very good. And we've killed. 1, 2, 3. Very, very happy with that. Thank you very much. 100 gold. Right, this is our bonus power from whichever relic it was. The rare candy, I think. The lasting candy. Yep. So let's have a good look through these. Exalted Form, Ethereal. At the start of your turn, add a 0-cost discovery card to your hand. That's good, but it's a bit of a wild card. So I think not for this build. Garbage Day I don't want. 1 is enough. Escort Me, add X Minion Strike. No, we're not doing a minion build, so we can leave that. Or another Arsenal. Are we flying too close to the sun if we take another Arsenal? That's what I need to know. I've taken it. Okay, Act 3, Glory. Nonu Pepe, Serendipity Incarnate. What a hottie. It's like Princess Fiona, she's great. You've travelled so far to reach me, come closer. You've travelled so far to reach me, come closer, receive my blessing. Delicate Frond. At the start of each combat, fill all empty potion slots with random potions. That's really good. Beautiful Bracelet. Choose 3 cards in your deck. Enchant them with Swift 3. The first time you play this card, draw 3 cards. Signet Ring. Upon pickup, gain 999 gold. Ooh. Actually, yeah, because I've got a shop right there. So let's just take a little look at the map. Make sure that's not a bad route. I do have 2 shop options. So... Up here. Yeah, this is fine, because actually we could go this way, and if we don't want to fight the elite, just skip it. I am playing a bit cautious because I still don't know the character that well. Again, we've got another option for an elite fight here, and then we've got test subject, so yeah. Okay, let's take the Signet Ring. I'm on 1100 gold. Let's do it. Wet Cultist. Oh no, Devoted Sculptor, they're not wet. I think of them all as wet. Right. Monologue. When you play a card this turn, gain 1 strength this turn. Should have played that first. Load 1 ammo, load another ammo, and we'll get Garbage Day online, because why not? It's not really doing any harm until the deck cycles around anyway. Okay, so we... Construct, we Glitter Stream. Construct is really good now that it's 2 shards because I'm getting warps just all the time. So we warp, we Pillar of Creation for sure. We get some block from loading. I need to block 21. We're doing 25. Is it big guns and fire everything? 6 times 25, 150. No, we just about don't kill him, which is a shame. But we do have enough block to mitigate all the incoming damage. So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take that. And then next turn we got him. Oh no, we got him this turn. Okay, I must have miscalculated my maths there. Okay, Ice Beam is good. Know Thy Place is better, I think. Ice Beam versus Test Subject. Multi-hits. I think Know Thy Place is better. That's what I think. Okay, lose Speed Potion. Obtain upgraded common attack. Upgraded rare skill. Let's see what this rare skill is. Another fire everything. EM Pulse. When drawn, enemies lose 7 strength this turn. That's also ethereal, so you have to play it to get rid of it, to preserve it. Is fire everything a bit too mad? At least EM Pulse is passive. Like, it plays itself once. It's gone if I don't want to invest in it. So I think we're going to do that. And then we shop. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. Warp now grants 3 energy but no strength. Interesting. Is there anything I want to remove, first of all? I'm not really using. Honestly, kind of want to remove Squash, which I think I'm going to do. I know it's got the vulnerable, but... Is that vulnerable what's making my shots so powerful? No. No, I'm going to get rid of it. It's taking the place of getting one of my powers online, you know? Right. I think we want the mask. I think we want meat on the bone. And I'm getting strength from all the innates. So actually, I think the warp and extra energy is better. Powdered Demise. I'm going to take that. I just really like that card. That potion, sorry. And I've got no loading here. So I'm actually going to hang on to this money. And do I want another construct? I don't think I need it. Okay. Oh, the baby shop. Awesome. Okay, right. So let's see, what do we need here? Don't need to heal. Extra energy is always good. T-set energy. I don't want the Snecko Eye for this particular build. Although it would be good. I think we anchor and we Blood Vial. This is one of those crossroads moments where I could make it work for me or I could really mess it up. The only 3-cost card I've got is Fire Everything. Everything else is 1 or 0, apart from EM Pulse. No, because I've got a system of getting all these powers online, and I think I'm just going to fall back and rely on that system. All right, books. Hello, books. Is it get rid of you? So we're going to get hit for 1 here. You're going to attack next turn. Okay, I'm going to lose a bit of max health here. I can deal with it. 76 is fine. Garbage Day is not hugely useful for me right now. There is... Let's put... Can I kill that front one? 12 damage. Plus if I put the potion down, this isn't a great draw. Okay, that goes over there. We put 12 damage on there. We play Powdered Demise, which I was hoping to put it on a boss. Oh no, it happens at the end of the turn. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. Alright, and then we... Garbage Day should give us a bunch of block. It did not. Great. Good to know. Ow. That was a bad turn. That was a very bad turn. Whoops. Okay. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made in that fight. It's always the fight I worry about. That's always the fight I worry about the most. I don't know why. I think it because it has the lasting repercussions for the onward act, you know. Trade routes. You draw an additional card from your cargo each turn. That works well with Garbage Day. I think we want Armada. Loading an ammo each turn is extremely good because then when Fire Away comes out, we are laughing. Right, what are we upgrading here? I think we make an Arsenal innate. Yeah, because I want that scaling strength online early. Okay, let's grab a relic. Parrying Shield. If you end a turn with at least 10 block, 6 damage to a random enemy. Would have been good in Act 1. But never mind. Orb Guy. What's he called again? Globe Head. Not far off. Okay. Everything I've got is powers, so let's see if we can beat him without them. We'll fire everything. Probably should have played Pillar of Creation there. Oh well. We're only going to take 5. That's fine. Okay, Arsenal. So we know Garbage Day doesn't trigger Arsenal or Pillar of Creation, so... Let's... No, this is rough. Let's Glitter Stream for now. And then we'll just put a Siege in. Maybe I should have played my Dex Potion there, my Speed Potion. Okay, we'll Warp. We'll know thy place just to get him a bit weaker. Pop a Mirror Image down, so that's all mitigated. Yeah, I actually think I need Armada. So I'm going to take the 6 damage and take 4 here. Because then I just get ammo each turn, which I really do need. We'll know thy place. And then we've got 3 shots, which should... I attack once. Reload, extra shots. Let's block incoming just to make sure. And then next turn we have got him. Cool. Yeah, that was a rough one. Misdirection. Deal 10 damage. Put a card from your cargo into your hand. No. These could be good because they're generating me a lot of block. Your next 2 shots grant 8 block. Is it fighting with my powers? That's the thing. Because it's spending 2 energy, and energy is not something I'm rich in. So I'm going to skip that. Let's just see. Do we have a shot coming up? No. I'm actually going to rest here. Just because I got kind of badly hurt on the Orb Head and on the books. Excellent bringing things online phase. Cool. That was a good first turn. Very happy with that. And then we Pillars of Creation here. Let's just know thy place, make him a bit weaker. We'll gather light here. That gives us a warp. And then we'll fire a couple. Let's preserve Powered Barrier because it's super useful, and then we're just Guiding Shot here. Excellent. What I really want is my What's it called? Armada. Yeah, it's not coming out right. That's Arsenal, pillar. And then I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to the end there. Right. Know thy place. Let's block. Basically, I'm just waiting for Fire Away to come back out now. He loses strength from EM Pulse, which is of no use on this turn. Here we go, Armada. We'll get Constructor on the go as well. And then I'll fire one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we load, we fire everything. And then we 1, 2, 3. Oh. We got it. Everything was covered over them. I didn't see it happen. I think I take another Pillar of Creation. Right. So we Pillar of Creation first. We Arsenal. We're not creating any cards this turn, unfortunately. I think we Arsenal again. Yeah, those are no use to me right now. So we'll just take the 5 damage here. Okay, we Pillar of Creation again. We Arsenal again. We know thy place just to get him weaker. We load. We load again. So we've blocked all that incoming. Excellent stuff. Right, let's play Warp. All those Pillars of Creation. Let's preserve Powered Barrier just because it's so handy. And then let's fire. 1, 2. Okay. 13 incoming. 36 times 4 is 120. Plus 24, 144. He's got 140. All right, we are cooking. There we go. And that also boosted the strength anyway. So, there we go. Awesome. None of these really fit, so we'll skip those. And I do feel like I could take on Elite, but I also correspondingly feel like I don't need to. So I'm going to do this event. I'm going to rest just to get up to full, and then we'll see about beating that test subject. Oddly Smooth Stone, very nice. That was a good choice because I've got a relic anyway. We'll rest here. And here we go. Do we have it? Do we have it indeed? I think first things first, fish oil. Thank you very much. Now, he gets stronger per skill, but I don't have a lot of skills, so... Wait a minute, I've been calling that card Fire Away. What the heck's it called? Fire Everything. Right, whoops, my bad. Yeah, Fire Away is a loading one. So, we Pillar of Creation first. We Arsenal. We big guns. And then we fire away. So we're going to take 8 damage here. That's fine. Because everything's online now, almost. Which is pretty great. Another Arsenal. Let's know thy place. And then, do we fire? That's the question. Yes. And I'm out of juice. I'm going to take 5 damage here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it's Pillar of Creation. It's Warp. It's Load. It's Fire Everything. Cool. And then do I Garbage Day? Is that actually handy? Yes, let's Garbage Day. Fantastic. Alright, 9 incoming. I definitely want Armada online, so I think what we do is we Armada. Can we do a single attack here? Yeah. Ooh. We do a... Yeah, we do a single attack. Then we reload to get more block. And then we... I think we just fire again, to be honest. Cool. Now we're doing 83 per shot now, so it's kind of silly. So let's just kill this version. We'll bring the rest of our powers online here. And I don't know if I can kill him in one turn, especially if does he start intangible? Yes, he does. Okay, so we need to block, which is fine because I'm blocking. Let's weaken him first. We siege to get 22 block. We fire everything, but we don't fire those this time. We try and time it for when we get a non-intangible turn. Now, we know that Garbage Day doesn't count as creating cards, which is not cool, really. Is it just firing here? That's the thing. We mirror image. Guiding shot is 163. Shots are 172. Okay. Just need to position the cursor somewhere. That's not going to be bad. Excellent. All right. GG, as they say on other Slay the Spire streams that are not me. Extremely pleased with that. Extremely pleased. What a fun little run. Ascension 1, complete with the captain. I am angry at the... I think he's a pirate. I am angry at the architect. You die. Loving the dialogue. Loving the dialogue. You've dealt 1,492 damage to the architect, but it wasn't enough. You've dealt a total of 61,912 damage to the architect. The architect still stands despite taking a lot of damage. Ascension 2 unlocked. Very cool.